Post on one of the channels, but
Uh,
hello, I am Silverwolf20. He is Pika,
Wrestling
and
God Pico.
Pika, and we have a, I guess you could call it a regular discussion on the state of the WWE. We have a few topics for you tonight. First one being why Pika thinks that TNA is actually a better program than WWE. Go.
Before I start my whole argument why TNA is better than WWE, I gotta say that this whole discussion is a James Max, anti-James Max, like, whatever, like, so, like, James Max will not be anywhere in this perimeter of this discussion, so we won't have his fagginess ruin our ideals. Thank you very much.
Now, here's your boss. Show him the respect he deserves.
Okay, I'm not gonna say that, but you gotta be committed, James Max. That's what I'm gonna say. Like, yeah. Anyway,
Oh.
no, but like, I'm not gonna get into this, but like, I'm gonna say one thing.
I don't want to get into this, but
James Max, since I first met you, like, I've been the utmost nicest person to you.
oh
Like,
god, here we go.
okay, and then Silver knows. Like,
Just talk about why you think TNA does not suck anymore.
okay, I'm just gonna say I'm worse than Blah, and you know what Blah is. But anyway, why TNA is actually being destination television, and actually like beating WWE at the moment in like entertainment wise is what the matches. For number one, the matches they have. Yes, Monday Night Raw can occasionally have some good matches, and it depends on like who's in the matches. Like if it's like a Dolph Ziggler or a CM Punk or a Kane, or like it's usually a good match. But on the other hand, WWE has fillers. Like for example, this Monday Night Raw's Beach Battle Royale or whatever. As much as it gave me a boner, I watched the TV for a sec, and I saw like I don't know how many divas. I'm just gonna estimate 8 divas in the ring, and in their bikinis. And yes, my penis was hard as a rock. But furthermore, I just started texting, just like 1 minute. I just looked at my text and I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna watch Monday Night Raw. Hey, I got these messages, whatever. And all of a sudden, I look in the ring, I see fucking 2 divas in the ring. I'm like, okay. One of them is not the Divas champion, and surprisingly, actually not surprisingly, but somehow AJ's in the ring with Vicky Guerrero. So I'm like, interesting.
Like, I wonder who's gonna win this.
Who's gonna win this? The current general manager of Monday Night Raw, or the temporary for that week, or
The only diva they actually give a fuck about.
the new diva breakout megastar AJ, who I gotta say doesn't have fake boobs or is not blonde, won the match.
Mm-hmm.
and yes, that was predictable, but hell, like the match wasn't even that like entertaining, even though it was a Divas match. But like there was like other matches in that night that like really never caught me like of how like TNA is good. Like I've been watching like TNA's like the past few months and everything. And Silver just echoing.
No, I'm listening.
No, it's I hear it echo.
I'm listening. Keep going.
All right. Yeah. Sorry for Okay, sorry for that. But overall, TNA say that their main roster are wrestlers, like, and every single match I watch in TNA would be 4 out of 5 in my opinion, because like they have the X division,
Pika
and you know, what?
sucks. Pika sucks. Go on. Oh, I'm sorry. Was I falling asleep on you?
All right. TNA, to be honest, like as how I've seen it, like how they book their storylines, how they use their wrestlers. First of all, you don't know, but their champion at the moment, who's their world champion, is Bobby Roode, and no, he is not related to Rick Rude. Okay, just putting it out there. Bobby Roode. At the moment, he's the longest reigning world heavyweight champion on the show. Yes, surprisingly, he had the title for 8 months, I believe.
Punk hasn't beat.
And surprisingly, I know you're gonna start hating on it right now, but he's Canadian. So now,
I'm not gonna hate on him because he's Canadian. I'm gonna hate on him because he's wrestling for a shit company known as TNA.
How could you say? Okay, TNA. I can't. TNA has this new
Has this new name, Impact Wrestling. Whoa.
Oh, at least they have wrestling in their fucking name, and they are wrestling. I'm not. Okay. TNA put this new concept. It's called gut check. And before you start like saying, "Oh, what the fuck's gut check? Sounds gay." Okay, gut check is basically a better TNA and FCW. And you're gonna be like, okay, TNA, FCW are a brand, or like not a brand, but like a show, or whatever. But gut check is basically a wrestler from either the indie shows or OVW or whatever gets to have a chance of getting a contract on TNA. And you're gonna be like, oh, TNA contract. How's the TNA contract like important? Like WWE's like the top show. Wait, what the fuck are you talking about?
No, I know exactly why it would be important, because it's a stepping stone. If you get noticed in TNA, you might, once your contract goes up, you might be able to get the interest of WWE.
Yeah, but you're gonna get the Vince McMahon hate. Like, yeah, it's pretty obvious. Christian. Yeah.
Which is another reason why
Anyway,
TNA is so shit.
that
Because
is,
any TNA wrestler that goes to WWE gets shit on.
No, you don't get the proper push. Vince McMahon gives them the TNA treatment. It's pretty obvious, but anyways, this gut check thing, like I explained, is people from indies or whatever has their time to like get a contract with TNA. So basically, you have a match with any person on the roster, and it clearly it matters if you win, but if you win or lose, you're gonna like come back next week, and there's a panel of 3 judges, which is basically Taz, Al Snow, and Bruce Pritchard, and basically
Taz.
What?
He's still around?
Taz? Al Snow. Taz is the announcer of TNA.
Wow. What a fall from grace.
Oh, man. Surprisingly, I wouldn't actually picture myself defending TNA at the moment. But, like, they really changed my viewpoints. Like, if you've been watching TNA, like, I know you haven't, but anyway, this gut check. Oh my god, please, somebody in the comments, like, fucking mess around with Silver. Be like, what the fuck, Silver? Why are you a WWE sheep?
I'm not a WWE sheep. I admit the many faults of WWE too. It's just TNA did so much damage to itself that it's very hard for it to make a reasonable comeback, in my eyes.
Do you believe TNA deserves a second chance?
I think.
Are you like a second chance person?
A second chance? I would give it a second chance easily.
It earned a
okay.
second chance. I'm just saying right now.
Here's the 3 checklist. Is Vince Russo still in TNA?
No.
Is Eric Bischoff still in TNA?
No.
Is Hulk Hogan still in TNA?
No.
Possibly.
If Hulk Hogan is still in TNA, then they haven't earned their second chance yet.
Okay, tell me what you hate about Hulk Hogan.
Because he hogs all the attention from the actual stars of the show, the wrestlers. It's basically the Hulk Hogan show featuring TNA superstars.
Okay, I gotta say, yes, Hulk Hogan
Okay, I gotta say yes. Hulk Hogan did that in the maybe last year, maybe in the end of last year or whatever, or maybe this year in the beginning. But at the moment, Hulk Hogan has been assigned to be a general
You mean
manager,
he wasn't already a general
and
manager?
even though no, he was basically the person who could do whatever he wants in TNA,
So they made him somebody who can
and
do
he
whatever he
actually
wants, just gave him a title.
okay. Number one, Hulk Hogan isn't an
Okay,
in-ring
yeah,
competitor
that's
anymore,
step
so that
one.
means he won't have the main. Step two, even though he comes and says some things, that doesn't diminish the overall show. That's what I gotta say. Even though he comes out there and cuts a stupid promo and having brother inside here, changes here, brother, that doesn't diminish all the young and upcoming talent there. I'm not gonna lie, WWE, yes, they're the number one brand, but overall, I gotta say, even though if TNA wasn't just TNA, overall the better roster is TNA. Even though WWE has all these Hall of Famers, have the
You
history,
know
the
what?
lineage,
You
the
know what?
everything,
That is
overall,
the one thing
what?
that I will give you. TNA does have great wrestling talent. It's just too bad they're on a
Yes.
shit brand.
And just because Hulk Hogan, no, you're calling a shit brand just because Hulk Hogan's there. Yes, Hulk Hogan, yeah, he's
I'm
being a
calling it a
burden
shit
there.
brand
But
for
to be
several
honest,
reasons. One,
okay, name another reason that isn't Hulk Hogan.
let's see. How about the fact
Exactly.
that they attempted this war with Raw, and what were their ratings against Raw? A .5? That generally says
Okay,
that you're shit. Nobody wants to watch you. Yes, that was a while ago, but still.
yeah, but every company has to have that
It
one
went
mistake
on
they
for
make.
weeks
Like,
and
even though, like,
weeks and
okay,
weeks.
okay,
That wasn't just one
okay,
mistake.
okay.
You have a bad week, sure, but
Okay,
ever since TNA
okay, let's say
decided
for
to go to war with
example, for
WWE,
ex-
they always failed in every regard.
of course, because at that time, WWE was actually really good to watch. If you're like actually like putting together saying that now WWE is same as the
No,
when they had the Monday Night Wars,
no,
then you must be a little
WWE is
crazy at the
definitely
moment.
weaker than it was in the past. I won't deny that at all.
Exactly. Some companies are at their strong points, some companies are at their weak points, but it depends on what the company is gonna do to make it actually watchable. Yes, they went to Monday Night Raw, and was it successful? No, it wasn't. So they went back on Thursday. That's just saying that like this Monday Night Raw is gonna go 3 hours. Yes, imagine if they actually like push all these wrestlers and maybe they actually make it viewable entertainment. But what about if they just put stupid fillers? What about if they put like some dumb segments of Santino saying, "Oh, that's a good sign. You can come back. Can you come in the ring? I want to say hi to you and get a big kiss and get knocked out by a black chick." Oh yeah, and you can have this other segment of having Cyndi Lauper and Wendy Ricker coming in the ring and having Heath Slater come and be like, "I'm a one-man band." Yeah, that filler is gonna be on Monday Night Raw 3 hours unless WWE changed their mind. That's what's gonna happen these 3 hours. Yes, WWE, I gotta give them one improvement. They're actually building their tag team division. But look at their tag team champions right now. We have Kofi Kingston's one half of the tag team champions. And where's R-Truth? Oh, broke his leg. So what does that do with the tag team division? It cripples it. Now, you're talking bad about TNA, but you know what I find funny about TNA? You know what was the main event of TNA
What?
last TNA show? It was a tag team world heavyweight champion, no, world tag team title match. And yes, you're gonna be like, okay, why the hell
Yeah.
is the tag team championship the main event? They have a story. Like I don't know, I don't think
Try.
I can explain the whole story, but I think
Convince
I'm
me
gonna
why
try
this
explaining the
story is
whole
worth
story.
getting into.
Basically,
Yes.
you know a person
Very
named
good
AJ
wrestler.
Styles, very good wrestler. turned down WWE. I don't know. You can call him in that his fault, but like
Honestly,
I don't know what WWE
I
would
would
do to
actually
AJ
call
Styles.
that a good move because he
Yeah,
knew that if he went to WWE, they weren't going to utilize
WWE
him.
wasn't
At
gonna push.
least TNA will utilize him.
Exactly. Well, I think
Yes,
Gail
same
Kim
reason.
like left WWE because
Yeah.
when she went to TNA, they
As
utilized
much
her.
as I don't like TNA,
Whoever
I
like
will
I'm
give
not
them that. They utilize their talent. It's just too bad their management sucks.
okay. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, but they're improving. Like to be honest, like 6 months ago at this time, I would have been like TNA might go bankrupt between 2 to 3 years. But at the way they're going right now, I'm actually like convinced. Like I'm like the average wrestling mark who like hates on TNA just because you think I like Hogan being there. You think I like all those stuff being there, but they're slowly diminishing them. Like like last year, you know how many times they put Jeff Jarrett on
a
TV?
lot.
Do you know how many times they put Jeff Jarrett on TV? Do you know how many times they push their old talents? Do you know? Do you know? No, like I swear now, Jeff Jarrett. I don't know if he's fired or whatever, but I have not seen him in TNA these past months, which is a really good thing. And second of all, you can be like, oh, TNA, like, why does TNA have RVD and Jeff Hardy? I'm not gonna lie, RVD, Jeff Hardy, they can still go in the ring. Sting, he can still go in the ring. Sting, do I want him to retire? Yes, I do want him to retire. But if he can still fucking go, unlike The Undertaker, I'm not. Okay, I take that back. I think The Undertaker can still go, but not as much as he can go
Yeah.
currently. I think the Sting can go more than him, and surprisingly, Sting is
Sting
older
like,
than
what,
Undertaker.
52?
But like knowing Undertaker's matches,
Hey, all the credit in
yeah,
the world
and he
to
can
him.
still go. Yeah. What I hate about TNA, you know why I hate about TNA? If they give their titles to their old people, like if they give it to Sting, if they give it to,
No, not
okay, I
yet.
don't think they ever gave it to Hulk Hogan, thank God. No, they're not gonna give it to him. They're not gonna give it to him. If they give it to him, then I will never
They're going
forgive
to.
TNA.
Why? It's
I will
Hulk
never
Hogan.
forgive TNA. They're not going to. They're not going to. TNA is fine. Like TNA, like right now, are looking at all their flaws. They're like, okay, we had Vince Russo ruining our storylines. Yeah, I'm not gonna say only Vince Russo was the only person who was like ruining their storylines, but he was the head writer. And like, I'm not saying Vince Russo, yes, he written some like bad storylines, but he was a writer in WWE once upon a time, and he was a good one. But there was one thing that actually like made him a really good one. When he had his ideas, he gave them to Vince McMahon, and Vince McMahon verified which was good or not good. But TNA doesn't have a Vince McMahon, so TNA had to let him go, and they put a new writer in there. And currently TNA, I said they have their main event as the tag team belts, right?
I
Do you know a
Beer
tag
Money.
team named Beer Money and all that? And you don't know, right?
Yeah.
Anyway,
I've
Beer
heard the
Money.
name before.
Oh, you know Beer Money, right?
Yeah.
So you know James Storm and Robert Roode, right?
I didn't know he was in
Like,
Beer
you
Money. I know
Robert
the
Roode.
name Beer Money. I remember watching a tag match of theirs. They were really good.
Oh, anyway, one of them. Okay, basically they had this storyline. I think in the end of last year that okay, this is what I like about TNA. They actually put legitimate good concepts. There's, you know, TNA's main show, like their WrestleMania is Bound for Glory, right?
I thought it.
Or you don't know Bound for Glory at
Slammiversary.
all.
Well,
Slammiversary is their like
Okay.
SummerSlam. But even though but Bound for Glory is their like main thing, basically. So you know what they did? Instead of like this is what WWE would do, like at their WrestleMania show, be like, which one is the top star? Is Triple H still in his prime? Okay, we'll put Triple H in the main event. We don't care if he actually deserves it or not, but he's a top star, so we're just gonna do that. Oh, and WWE, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes they have good ideas, but sometimes they give title shots to
Right.
whoever they feel like, without even them earning, right? Yes or no? TNA, you know what they did? They had a competition called that is called the Bound for Glory. Wait, what's it called again? Fuck, I forgot it right at this moment. Wait, oh, the Bound for Glory Challenge or something like that. So basically, you go to the ring like any wrestler and like can call any wrestler that you feel like. You can be like, and it's
Open
called
challenge.
I don't know. It basically you can call any kind
Or
of
like
wrestler
an
you feel like,
invitational or
and
something.
you get wrestled to challenge, right? It's an open challenge. Yes. Invitation, yeah, invitation
Mm-hmm.
open challenge. That's what it's called. So basically, you have that, right? And you wrestle. If you win, you get 7 points. Those points will go to the leaderboard, and whoever has the most points gets to like face the World Heavyweight
I
Championship at
actually
Bound
gotta
for
say, I
Glory.
like that idea.
That's earning it. That's interesting.
Yeah, I like that idea. I
That
will give
why didn't
TNA
WWE
that.
do
That's a
that
good
idea?
idea.
Then, yeah. Anyway, and the Bound for Glory competition or whatever, you know how the standing goes by? If you get a pinfall, you get 7 points. If you get a submission, you get 10 points. If you get a count out, you get 5 points. If you get a disqualification in your favor, you get 3 points. And if you get a disqualification, minus 10 points. So you can't lie. That is interesting. So, and that's what they started now. I think they started the Bound for Glory challenge, and that's what actually made me like more interested in TNA. But what I never told you yet was why was the tag team championships the main event? Basically, AJ Styles, phenomenal
Yeah.
wrestler, earned everything he wanted.
Who doesn't know Dixie
and you know
Carter?
Dixie Carter, the owner, right? Basically, they had.
Yeah.
Yeah, who doesn't know the only true woman or girl who has a power or whatever in wrestling? They started a storyline
I don't hear beeps.
that are you getting beeps? Oh fuck! I'm on Facebook. My bad. Well, anyway, they had a storyline that Dixie Carter and AJ Styles were
Kind
having
of.
an affair.
That's standard fare, though.
Interesting, right? Basically, yeah, that's and you know who brought this up? You know Christopher Daniels,
Can't say I know him.
the bald guy in TNA, Christopher Daniels.
No.
Okay, anyway, he was in Fortune 4. You know Fortune 4, right? Or no? Okay, anyway, he was
Okay.
like best friends with AJ Styles. Like, he's a phenomenal wrestler, and he broke from his way. Bear back for a sec. My bad. Can you pause the video for a second? So basically, they had this. So AJ Styles had this affair with Dixie Carter. That Christopher Daniels, his best friend, but like they turned enemies. So if he had this like videotapes, pictures, voice recordings, and everything, right? And basically, everybody in their minds were thinking that the only reason why AJ Styles was a top competitor and got everything he wanted was because he was scoring with the boss. Even though like most people won't think that's true, but then like AJ Styles was like, you know, like wasn't saying that no, this never happened, like he wasn't denying it and everything. And Dixie Carter was like hesitating. Dixie Carter at one point when she was hearing the recording, she told like Taz and everybody to turn it off, turn the son of a bitch off and everything. She was like swearing, and it made everything look serious and everything. And then like moment I saw this, I'm like, okay, this storyline is gonna get good as it goes on and goes on and goes on, and that's what I like about wrestling, when they have this like feud or like this segment that you like basically wants you to tune to the next TNA Impact, to the next Monday Night Raw. That's what I like, because like in WWE at the moment, what makes you wants me to tune the next Monday Night Raw, even though it's what makes me want to tune into the next Monday Night Raw? Pretty much like nothing. Like, but TNA had that, like, you know, that cliffhanger, that you want to see what's going to happen next week. You want to see what's going to happen next week. So basically, as the story went on, at one night, I think AJ and Dixie had to come out and explain everything. And then Dixie Carter was going to explain everything. But then AJ Styles was like, no, I got this, right? And all of a sudden, you see this chick, this lady walk in. And we're like, oh, what the fuck's this lady and whatever. And then she started crying and everything. And then she basically said that, Dixie Carter and AJ Styles not having an affair. They're trying to rehabilitate me and everything. And I was a drug addict, and they were trying to help me and everything. And so basically, like, they pulled so many excuses that made it look like AJ wasn't having an affair with Dixie, and Christopher Daniels was tag teaming with a guy named Kazarian, and then Kazarian like betrayed AJ Styles because he heard about this news, the affair. But then since he found out the truth that there was no affair, he actually like so-called turned on his Daniels said, I don't want to be tag team partners with him. He spoke to Hogan, and Hogan said, oh, you have a tag team match tonight. You gotta do this match. And then he's like, no, I don't want to do this match. Christopher Daniels like tricked me and everything, and I don't feel like working with him. He's such a bad person. And it's like, if you're the true Kazarian, you're gonna like give a good match tonight. And you know what happened in this match? Basically, AJ Styles and Kurt Angle are the tag team champions because of this feud that's going on. Like they've been like together like ever since this feud started. So they had this main event match. You'd think AJ Styles and Kurt Angle would win this match because AJ Styles and because of Daniels and Kazarian like don't want to work with each other. So basically, like it was a good on match. You see Kurt Angle doing his German suplexes as usual. And the ref got knocked out because of one move. I think Kurt Angle hit him by accident and he fell out of the ring. And Daniels went out, said, okay, and AJ was in the ring. He got a chair and he wanted to hit AJ with the chair so hard. But then you see Kazarian grab the chair and be like, no, you're not going to do this. It's not going to end this way. And Daniels was like, what? What are you doing? And then he kicked him and he punched him. And then he like said that AJ, this is for you. You just finish him. And AJ was going for his finishing move, and so-called Kazarian went back in the ring with the chair, hit AJ with the chair. So basically, like I thought he was gonna turn Kazarian face, but he turned heel, and because of that, Kazarian brought the referee back in the ring, and they went 1, 2, 3, and now we have Kazarian and Daniels being together, and everyone's like, what the hell? Like, I thought they were enemies. Like, what's going on? And then you see Dixie Carter and that lady who was a drag addict in the middle of in the crowd. And then Daniels was like, ho ho ho, you guys thought you can hide the truth, huh? Yes, you caught me lying. This was Daniels saying. But I got a bigger truth on AJ's head. You see that crack addict over there? You can see that she's pregnant right now. Well, whoop-de-doo, so guess who the father is? Haha, it is AJ Styles. And the crowd like freaks out being like, what the fuck, isn't AJ like married? And did he get a girl pregnant? And like, they put like all these factors into it and actually made it like entertaining television. I don't know if you found that like feud entertaining. But...
I think they
so, yeah, what do you think about
a little overboard, but very enjoyable.
Exactly. That's what made me change the viewpoints of TNA. They've been like showing me constant wrestling, good feuds, good storylines. Maybe their champions are going like hot potatoes, but it's for a good reason, and it's actually epic.
Okay. I'm not gonna say I like TNA,
that's what I think,
but I might give them a chance.
You know what you do? Okay, this is what you do. Next Thursday, watch TNA.
You know what you do? Okay, this is what you do. Next Thursday, watch TNA. If it's shit, you can always bash about me and be like, TNA shit, you're just a TNA mark, and you can forever like bash and that saying this company might get bankrupt in 2 months. But if it entertains you, you have to give me an apology and saying that, oh, TNA is actually good, and I take back every bad thing I ever said about TNA. You want to do that? Or?
I could just watch it and keep my opinion to myself.
Yes.
Or
alright, then you can do that.
I could watch it and lie to troll the fuck out of you. Either way.
Yeah.
Either way, I can bring that same argument that Zack Ryder might beat Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Either way, I can bring that same argument that Zack Ryder might beat Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Troll the fuck out of you.
They won't. They won't. They won't. Yeah. So.
Oh my god. So we talked about TNA. Now talk about WWE. What do you think of their product overall right now, and how do you think it can be improved?
Overall, at the moment, I think WWE needs to have a good
overall, at the moment, I think WWE needs to have a good storyline. Yes, they have the AJ, the Bryan, and Kane storyline, and it's actually like really entertaining and must be the only reason why you're still watching WWE at the moment. Because
Yeah.
AJ is actually WWE's trying to turn AJ into a megastar, and it's actually cool.
They're pushing
And I'm not gonna lie, AJ actually does. This is what I like about WWE. They're pushing AJ,
character
who's actually good in the mic,
wrestle in the ring.
who has a good character, and who can fucking wrestle in the ring.
Pushing like an Taurus, even though she is hot, but like
So this is why I'm actually happy. Like if you're pushing like an Eve Taurus, even though she is hot, but like she like in in ring she's decently and whatever. But like they're
Yeah.
actually pushing like a wrestler, and now this is what I like about WWE. They're pushing wrestlers now, but
But still not
they're
pushing
still.
Caitlyn, I
But
see.
you know what? The one thing I hate about WWE, and it's like,
whoever wins NXT never gets pushed. You know that, right?
True.
yeah, she did win. No, whoever wins NXT never gets pushed. You know that, right?
Call back because he was the greatest wrestler who ever lived.
And hashtag bring Kaval back because he was the greatest wrestler who ever lived. Yes. Anyway,
This thing, and
the one thing I hate about WWE at the moment is this thing, and I know tons of people, and you will agree with it, and like all the IWC will agree with it.
am I right?
See, John
Correct.
Cena is not bigger than the WWE.
Right now,
Am I right?
it's bigger than the WWE picture.
But what they're portraying right now, Cena is bigger than the WWE picture,
On in WWE.
is bigger than
Bigger than WWE. That's what
everything that's going on in WWE, and possibly bigger than WWE. That's what WWE is actually doing, and you're gonna be like, oh, what?
Right.
And I'll be like, yeah, because look at this, CM Punk's WWE
Mhm.
champion, right?
When was the last time you main evented?
He's been champions for 8 months, right? When was the last time he main evented pay-per-view?
Probably when he defended against John Cena. Oh, wait. Oops.
Yeah, you were just joking there about it.
No, I mean, the last
Yeah,
time
you're
Punk
just
main
joking there.
evented a pay-per-view was when it involved the Golden Boy. Who would have ever saw that coming?
Actually, you could say that, but if you want
Actually,
to be all technical about it,
you could say that, but if you want to be all technical about it, he the last time he headlined the pay-per-view was TLC in that triple threat tables ladder chairs match, because it was the main event of the TLC last year.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, in this year, he hasn't main evented one pay-per-view.
all the pay-per-views this year,
And who has been main eventing all the pay-per-views this year? John
But it's John Cena,
freaking
which you expect.
Cena.
If John Cena does a main event, the kiddies won't watch. They learned their lesson the hard way.
and you know what? Gave me a kick in the balls this Monday Night Raw, and I think it
My foot.
And you know what gave me a kick in the balls this Monday Night Raw, and I think it
Go
sort of
on.
gave you that too.
was in the ring
Um,
saying that he was gonna make it.
You know when Cena was in the ring saying that he was gonna make history,
Which I actually
and then he
enjoyed.
cut this cheesy Star Wars promo.
Just, if only because I found some of the stuff he said
God damn it.
generally amusing.
No, you can find it funny, but you
Yeah.
don't have to like it.
No, it was very funny.
No, you can find it funny, but you don't have to like it. Like I chuckled because I found it so pathetic. That's why I laughed, because it was so pathetic. But you know what made me like and only WWE main champions can be in the Raw Money in the Bank. That pissed me off too. But the number one pissed me off was like, oh, this is Chris Jericho was in the ring and they were having their war of words, and then Cena was cutting this thing and saying that I'm gonna win the Money in the Bank, the whole fudging thing, and then basically Chris Jericho was like, oh, fudging, and it was like, oh. The only wrestling fans who watch this program are 9-year-olds, so that's the best I can do.
They fucking bashed all the men.
Could you believe he fucking said that? He fucking bashed all the men who were in the audience that night, and the viewers, and everybody who were involved or liked WWE in general. So saying that
be
WWE is now a
fair,
kids show.
One, it's a PG
How do you
show.
feel about that?
Two, John Cena is their poster boy. Who do you think's gonna watch him?
Okay.
And three, it's WWE. We already know they don't know how to write and book worth crap anymore. Unless it involves AJ.
Fuck yeah. But still.
Yes,
Fuck
it
yeah.
pissed me off, but I expected it.
But still, like,
Yeah. So what WWE needs to do, like, I don't think
yeah.
they can't help to
So what
stop
WWE needs to do, like, I don't think they can't help to stop it, but to stop Cena being involved with the main event. Like, okay, I'm happy that Cena isn't WWE champion, because if he was
Another
WWE
2-year
champion,
reign
I would
for
have, like,
John Cena.
like, assistant suicide already.
Well,
Just
Punk
fucking 2
Punk
years.
is about to hit a 1-year reign, so
Oh, you know what pissed me off the most? Actually,
when did he win the WWE title? November?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
If he hits November.
When did he win the WWE title? November. So yeah, if he hits November, then it is a 1-year reign. This is the other thing that like gave me a pet peeve until like I found out like what Cena said, and that like
What?
wanted me to throw up basically, and it might make you throw up too.
right.
Basically, Cena had his 10-year anniversary on Monday Night Raw, right?
I'm not gonna like blame that he's a good person and all outside.
And yes, he gives 300 wishes. I'm not gonna like blame that he's a good person and all outside the ring, but what pissed me off the most was like Cena wanted to be in a WWE picture again. Okay, and yes, he has been in the picture for so long. But what he said, what it was his career goal, was he basically said on Twitter that he wanted to have more. He wanted to have
more championships.
how can I put
than
this
Ric
in
Flair.
words? He wanted to have more.
Or Triple H. Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes.
John Cena doesn't come nearly.
How does, but
Wouldn't even shine the shoes of Ric Flair.
John Cena doesn't come nearly.
Tell that to
Doesn't,
WWE.
wouldn't even shine the shoes of Ric Flair.
You know what Cena says
Like,
before he retires? He wants to have a 20.
but you're not going to give. You know what Cena says before he retires? He wants to have a 20-time championship, 20-time reign. Since he's like a 10-time champ
Yeah,
now, you
fuck
want to
that.
have a 20-time champ before he retires.
Well, no, it would be
Imagine
20
Cena being
with
20-time
and World
WWE champ.
Heavyweight mixed in.
I don't think Cena's gonna win the World Heavyweight Championship.
No, but he has won the World Heavyweight Championship before,
I
so
don't think Cena's gonna
his
win the World Heavyweight
10-time
Championship.
reign is not all WWE championships.
Yeah.
It's world titles
Ready?
mixed in.
I'm kind of forgetting this because Cena always wins
Oh.
the WWE title. But if he
I'm kind of forgetting this because Cena always wins the WWE title.
Cena currently would want the
But if he wants 20-time reign, do you think Cena currently would want the
No.
World Heavyweight Championship
basically gonna be 20 times
or any time in the future?
the world.
So it's basically gonna be 10
Pretty
time more the world
I would want the world
WWE
title.
championship, right?
Making me think that John Cena's gonna surpass.
How could he surpass? Making me think that John Cena's gonna surpass
Well,
Ric Flair's record is making
Welcome
me
to
sick.
current WWE. How may I help you?
Like,
Oh yes,
Doesn't-
I want an order of Cena for takeout.
Mm-hmm.
oh yes, I want
On the side of
an
AJ.
order of Cena for takeout. Yes. The side of AJ, yes. Yes.
What do you find that's annoying with WWE at the moment?
So yeah,
Honestly,
what do
I'm a
you
little pissed
find
off what you
that's
just said.
annoying with WWE
John
at the
Cena
moment?
20-time reign.
Mm,
No, I can't stand it.
I'm not kidding myself. No, I can't stand this. Like, I can just picture this. Like, if Cena, either of these 4 conclusions that happens that would actually change the face of WWE. If somehow Cena quits, doubt it.
Cena doesn't
gets
main event a
fired,
pay-per-view.
doubt it.
Doubt it.
Cena dies,
Cena retires.
Doubt it.
doubt it. Yeah. Cena retires, doubt
I'd
it.
kill him.
Cena dies.
No.
Possibility.
You know they asked the question, what would you do for a Klondike bar? Hell, I'd kill Cena for a Klondike bar, and I hate those things. Just so we have good WWE again, I'd do it.
Yeah.
That jail sentence would be so worth it.
If any of those 4 things
Yeah.
happen to
If-
Cena, WWE's gonna change.
If any of those 4 things that happen to Cena, WWE's gonna change.
Cena's like,
Just expect expect WWE
Pretty
to
much.
turn TV 14 the moment Cena is like
So,
out of WWE, like
so guys, just
clearly.
pray.
Like, it's-
I don't want to like Cena to
it-
die because he's a good
So,
person.
so guys, just pray. Like I don't want like Cena to die because he's a good person, like outside the ring and everything. Like, but like, how do you book him? You want to kill him?
Put a bounty on Cena's head like they did to DX. Hilarity ensues.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whoever takes out Cena becomes the number one contender for their
Yes.
respective brand's top title. Well, fuck, all the SmackDown people are out because they don't give a fuck about the world title. Tell us we're going to main event the pay-per-view. First match, world title.
Oh, come on. You're doing that.
It is a legit
Oh
complaint.
come on, you're gonna bring that up.
Okay, you know what this makes me even think? Like,
Why? What? Okay, you know what this makes me even think? Like
Main
this
event,
is- like,
title match at
when you win a Royal
WrestleMania.
Rumble, what are you granted?
who won the Royal Rumble and got a main event title match at WrestleMania?
Sheamus.
Who won the Royal Rumble and got a main event title match at WrestleMania?
Event, like, you know, like, not, like, if you, like, what I'm talking about is
No, main event.
was the drip.
Main event, like you know, like not like if you like what I'm
Was
talking
the-
about is like it was
was-
the dry. I can't even speak right now.
No.
The Bryan and Sheamus match, the final match of the WrestleMania.
So,
What did we
Okay, then
get
that's
for
not the main
that
event.
for winning the Royal Rumble? An 18-second match.
So
Fuck you too, WWE.
oh man. Like, you should have seen how pissed I was when that happened.
oh
How
man,
pissed you were.
like you should have seen how pissed I was when that happened.
Like, between you and me, I was the number one, like,
Yes, me, because I was the only like between you and me, I was the number one like mark of Daniel Bryan. You like Daniel Bryan as a wrestler. I liked him as his yeses and his wrestling. I like everything about
You're
him.
a great wrestler. You're a great wrestler. You can't deny it.
Yeah.
It's the same with Dolph Ziggler throughout his entire career. He's always been a great wrestler. Nobody's ever been able to take that away from
Yeah.
him. It's just now people are finally really starting to realize it. And it couldn't have come sooner.
the marks are realizing that. The smarks already knew that.
No, only no,
Yeah, but
the
still.
marks are realizing that. The
It's
smarks
become
already
cool
knew
to
that.
like Dolph Ziggler now.
Yeah.
Alright.
And that's why he's going to become stale in about 6 months.
I know, right?
This trend, like, CM Punk and Bryan did.
Even Punk has
Unless he
started
starts
to
to
become
trend
stale.
like CM Punk and Bryan did.
Become stale. Like, I wrote, like, so many things that actually, like,
You've wanted
CM
so
Punk did
badly
become
to
stale. Like
argue
I
against
wrote
me
like
on
so many
that one,
things that
but
actually
you
like,
can't.
made.
what about?
About the fact that CM Punk has become stale because,
What?
oh my god, I'm talking
What?
about the new
What
Golden
about
Boy
CM
in a
Punk.
negative light.
Alright. No, but no, I like CM Punk.
No, me too. He's a great wrestler,
Alright.
but his character has
No,
gotten
but no,
stale.
I like CM
I liked him
Punk.
since.
I,
I liked him since he was feuding with Jeff Hardy. I liked him ever since.
I liked him since.
I was about to say, if you were about to say
I
that
liked
you
him since
liked
he was
him
feuding with
since
Jeff
his
Hardy. I
shoot
liked
promo,
him ever since. Like
you're not
I
a
like.
Mark, you're a Mark.
I don't know. I liked him, like,
The Jeff Hardy feud was amazing.
yeah, I liked it. I liked
I don't know. I liked him like.
I liked Straight Edge Society. I liked the Jeff Hardy feud. I liked the.
Yeah, I liked it. I like every like feud he was in. I like the
Straight
Straight
Edge
Edge Society. I
Society
like the
made
Jeff
dub-
Hardy feud. I like the
Straight Edge Society.
like the Money in the
made,
Bank cash in. Like I
WWE
freaked out when he cashed in the
interesting
Money in the
again.
Bank on Jeff.
This
Like-
is what happened. SummerSlam. Main event. Edge versus Jeff Hardy. Come on, Edge.
Like this is what basically happened. SummerSlam main event: Edge versus Jeff Hardy. Come on, Edge! Come on, Edge! Come on, Edge! No, Jeff! No! 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 Jeff Hardy wins the match. No! No! And then all of a sudden, down. Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah! Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. This fire burns. Oh, I was freaking out. I'm like, oh my god, Jeff Hardy's, CM Punk's turning heel. CM Punk's turning heel. Fuck yes, CM Punk's turning heel. GTS, 1, 2. What the fuck? Jeff Hardy kicked out. No. GTS the second time. Yes.
You started running
1,
around the
2,
living room doing the
3.
Santino
Yes,
victory
I started like
celebration.
running around the living room, and then
I had carpet down and I did a knee
Yes, I was doing a Santino Tree celebration, and then I
It
had
was so
carpet
worth
down,
it.
and I did a knee slide, and I like burned my knees, but it was worth it. It
Like, huh? What?
was so worth it. I was like, yes! And like all my friends was like, huh? What? Because I had some friends who were marks, right? Who like Jeff Hardy. They're like,
You know
no,
what you
Jeff
also
Hardy
did?
couldn't lose. I'm like,
You
fuck
did the
yeah!
AJ victory lap around your house. Just skipping around.
Yes, I did. I skipped around the square living room.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Yes, I did. I skipped around.
She
I skipped
has one
around
of the best
the
songs in
square
the WWE,
living room.
bar none. AJ.
Yes, I fucking.
To be honest, you know what I find funny?
What?
To be honest,
AJ's
who?
theme song. Legit.
To be honest, you know
Because
what I
it's
find
catchy
funny?
as
People are
fuck.
like bashing AJ's theme song. Like legitimately, you're like, oh, if she's like,
Play a psycho gimmick, why does she have
no,
to
no,
play
no,
intense
no, no, no,
song?
that's not the reason. Because you're like, oh, if she's gonna play a psycho gimmick, why doesn't she have like a more intense like song? I'm like, number one, she's a diva. You gotta know that. Like, like she isn't no psycho Sid. And number two, to be honest, have you seen her first theme song?
Not in a long time.
Have you fucking seen her first theme? Dude, when I heard her first theme song, I wanted to kill myself. I wanted this. Number
Well, it
one,
fits because she is a
sounds
nerd.
like some anime opening, first of all. Like some anime.
Well,
But,
World wouldn't miss
suicide. Suicide. The moment she's changed it, I'm like, yeah.
When she was on NXT, like,
Yeah.
didn't see it, but I was watching NXT.
Like, I also, like, I think when she was on NXT, like, I hate to say it, but I was watching NXT
I watched
when it was
a
the
few
Divas,
episodes, but then I
Divas
gave
time, and I
up.
bet no one, like, watched it, not even you. Did you watch it or not?
When she was fucking raping the whole knockouts. I mean,
Yeah.
not knockouts, I mean,
You know what AJ was pretty
This
much
is-
doing?
this
She was
is how you
fucking
know
raping
you've
the
been
whole
watching too much TNA.
knockouts.
You're
I'm not
calling-
knockouts, I
you're
mean
calling
divas.
The shitty Divas division, the knockouts division.
come on.
That is one of the. That is another thing I will give TNA. They have a great women's division
Okay, come on, knockout.
Yeah,
Divas.
until Karma left.
Fuck yeah, they do. Fuck yeah.
That's significant in the WWE.
Okay, what has Karma did?
Exactly.
What has Karma did significant in the WWE
Every pay-per-view, okay?
at the moment?
Having a
Nothing.
title match, Karma,
Yeah.
Karma.
Like every pay per view. Okay, Layla's having a Divas title match. Karma, 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 Karma. Layla does her finisher. 1, 2, 3. Wins.
Pretty
Okay,
much.
come on. Karma, Karma. And then we see a fucking Cena promo.
So what I was about to say, oh,
Fuck no!
yeah, I like your theme song.
Me too.
Songs
Yeah. So what I was about to say,
Yes.
oh yeah, AJ, I'm not gonna lie, I like your theme song. Her theme songs fucking win. like the
Light it
moment
up,
every time I
light
hear
it
it, I'm
up,
like, let's
light
light
it
it
up,
up,
light
light
it
it up,
up.
light it up.
Instead of the lighted up part, like the lyrics actually fit it.
And if you listen to the
Yeah.
lyrics, instead of the lighted up part, like the lyrics actually fit AJ.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's
Like, because I listen to the full song like 100 times a day, and yeah, it actually fits her character. Like if she still had her right now, I would have been trashing AJ at the moment. I would be like, okay, AJ's cool and all. She has a good gimmick. She's being pushed as fuck, but fucking change her theme song.
Yeah.
Sounds like High School Musical, like some shit like that.
Like
Yeah,
I would
right?
have like you heard her right? Like it sounds some High School Musical, like some shit like that.
Song, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want her ever to change.
So yeah, I actually like AJ's theme song, and
Until
it's
she
pretty
changes her
cool.
gimmick.
Like I don't want her ever changing it. Like it's actually like fits her perfectly.
Oh really?
No, she had it before she was crazy. You know?
Song, like, after she finished
Yeah.
NXT.
I see.
She got the new theme song like after she finished NXT.
It's just too bad nobody gave a fuck about her until she became crazy.
Actually, you know why WWE changed her theme song?
Oh, you know what?
Why?
Funny. You know what?
Hilarious.
Actually, you know why WWE changed her theme song,
Match finished,
which I
they had
find
this
pretty
cutscene
hilarious.
with Raw saying,
You know when a match finished and then they have these cutscenes on Monday Night Raw
Right.
saying that Chris Jericho's gonna face CM Punk or like the Divas are gonna have like a battle royal
Oh,
or
really?
whatever. With the background music,
No, I never knew
it's
that.
basically AJ's first theme song now.
like,
Yeah, if you never realized.
match setting, whatever
Like,
thing.
whenever you see a Divas I don't know, like match setting, whatever thing, you hear
Yeah.
na 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 na. You hear that like in the background. So I'm like, oh, that's they changed AJ's theme song because they wanted that to be the Divas background music.
I never
think-
knew that.
Yeah,
And you know what
I got to. Yeah, you never noticed.
Which pissed me off.
But
You know,
yeah, and you know what else I didn't know? You know, Layla changed her theme
Yeah.
song, which pissed me off.
she changed it to.
You know,
What?
you know, Layla had Michelle McCool's theme song, right? You know what she changed it to? And
Lol.
before Rage, she changed it to Tiffany's theme song.
I was like, okay, Latin.
When I heard it on Friday Night SmackDown,
Fuck, I'm insatiable.
I was like, okay, light it up. Okay, I was like, you're not enough. What the fuck? I'm insatiable. I was like, fuck no. They didn't.
We hope.
And I'm like, okay, wait. If they change it, that means they're gonna bring
Why
back
would
Michelle
she
McCool.
return?
I think. But
Yeah.
yeah,
To
So-
revamp the Divas division. Oh.
who Michelle McCool
Michelle McCool actually returned
to revamp the Divas division.
Why?
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
Actually,
Layla's
is it-
champion.
if Michelle McCool actually returns at the
Yeah.
moment would actually be good. You know why?
But like, you know, the last match they had.
Yeah.
You know, Layla
And you know,
did turn
even though
face
they're like
on
flawless
Michelle McCool.
together,
That
but
was
like you
the
know,
interesting
the last
part.
match they had together, they were enemies.
I don't love a face, Layla.
Me,
Yeah, who doesn't love a face Layla?
You don't like Layla face?
I'd prefer AJ as Divas champion.
What?
She can light it up
You
any
don't
day.
like Layla face?
Like, do you
Like-
prefer Layla as a face than a heel?
If
No,
it's
I mean,
between
actually,
face and a heel Layla,
I'm like,
I'd
do you
go
prefer
face,
Layla
but
as a face than
as
a heel?
champion? No.
Yeah, that's champion.
Give the title to AJ already.
You know what's surprising? I feel like AJ's
Yeah, okay then.
Divas title.
Probably.
Yeah, as a champion, you don't.
She was sort of having this.
You know what's surprising? I feel like AJ is gonna win the Divas title. I actually feel like it because she was sort of having this feud with Layla. Like she had a match with Layla on last Friday Night SmackDown, and AJ did eliminate Layla in the Beach Battle Royale, so there could be a feud coming. Because we don't want to see the
Yeah.
third time or maybe the fourth time Beth Phoenix versus Layla, because we all know who's gonna win.
But I doubt it.
Me too, because
Yeah.
she farts now.
Unless WWE pushes Natalia,
She doesn't flirt
but
anymore.
I doubt it.
Thank fuck.
She's just, I don't know how to say it.
Actually, she doesn't fart anymore. She's
I
just
saw what she was saying to Vince McMahon.
she's
I
just
was like,
I don't know
lol.
how to say it. She's just rude.
I was like,
At the moment.
screen time. What the fuck? Where the fuck's AJ?
I know. I was like,
Pointless
Natalia getting
segment
screen
is
time. What the
pointless.
fuck? Where the fuck's AJ?
What I found pointless segment
Because you know AJ's the top dude.
when he was dancing with the.
You know what I found a pointless segment on the Monday Night Raw when Mr. McMahon came? When he was dancing
They're the
with the Funkadactyls.
You never say no to them dancing.
No, even though you...
Come on. Like, if we're
Yeah,
gonna
but-
watch 3 on Monday Night Raw, right, we're gonna see some of that. Like,
Yeah, but...
come on.
Well, I wasn't
Come
even paying
on.
attention.
Like,
to
if we're
Vince. I
gonna
was
watch
paying
3 on
attention
Monday
to
Night
the
Raw
real
and we're
show.
gonna see some of that, like... Come on.
I mean, Brodus Clay was pissed.
I bet he was just like, if it gets me on TV, I don't care.
I bet Brodus Clay was pissed.
Brodus Clay's not in the Money Back.
Anyway,
He's not a former champion.
No, I'm talking about the SmackDown one.
I'm surprised Brodus Clay's
He's
not
not a
in the Money in the
SmackDown
Bank.
star.
Or 10 size in the Money in the Bank for SmackDown.
No, I'm talking about the SmackDown one.
Your point.
Or 10 size in the Money in the Bank for SmackDown.
What's the point of having 2 brands?
Your point?
Yeah, that.
Before
And
you
if I
bring
don't
that
bring
point
that
saying
up,
that, okay, what's
touche.
the point of having 2 brands?
But what's the point of having 2 brands if everyone's on both shows anyway?
And to be honest, I watch SmackDown for the wrestling, and I watch Monday Night Raw for like the mark-on moments.
And to be honest, I watch SmackDown for the
Break
wrestling, and I
walls
watch Monday Night
down,
Raw for like
break down
the mark-on
walls.
moments. That's what I basically do. At-
Yeah,
At one point, fuck, when Jericho
Yeah,
returned, I was
he
like,
just
fuck
finished his tour, why not?
yeah, he looks like a rock star, but yeah.
Although I found that funny. Get suspended, go on tour with your band.
What?
Yeah.
Jericho got suspended in a WWE storyline. What does he do? He goes on
What?
tour with his band. Like, fuck you,
Yeah,
WWE.
Yeah.
No, the funny part was he was gonna have Randy Orton at No Way Out.
Who wouldn't do
He was
that?
gonna go on tour.
Who, like, no, like, the funny part was he was gonna have a match against Randy Orton at No Way Out, and then he was gonna go on tour.
And then they suspended
So,
Randy.
like, suspending him would just give him, like, more opportunity to go on a
I
tour.
forgot
Like,
Randy Orton. No,
yeah.
He's
but
coming
WWE
back SummerSlam, I think.
Oh, I forgot Randy Orton. No, oh, man. No.
And I'm honestly hoping he turns heel.
Oh, if he comes back SummerSlam. Oh my god. No. If he comes back.
What?
Do you like
To be honest, you know what I heard? I was reading rumors, and I think you would want to
I'm
hear
on
it.
the fence.
Like, do you find him
Do you like Sheamus? Yes or no?
do you feel him like he's a good face champion?
No.
Like, do you find him like
He can hold SmackDown.
like do you feel him like he's a good
Not as
face
a face.
champion? Like, you think he? No, you don't think he can hold SmackDown like
No.
on his back?
Are you sure?
Crowd is more behind.
Yeah, but do you think
Dolph
the crowd's
Ziggler than
behind him?
Sheamus at certain points.
Are you sure?
Okay, then we're not gonna see a Randy Orton heel turn then. Because what I've been reading was that
Okay, then we're not gonna see a Randy Orton heel turn then. Cause what I've been reading was that I was reading Randy Orton's update because I really didn't want him returning. So I read the update and said Randy Orton was going to return, but I don't know when. But then Randy Orton gave a suggestion to WWE writers saying that he wanted to be heel when he comes back, and WWE said they might turn him heel if Sheamus is a strong face champion. But since Sheamus is not a strong face champion, we can't turn him heel. So basically,
Just
like,
so Randy Orton can go
like what
heel
I'm
and
trying to
just
do is
start
now
booing
get behind
Sheamus.
Sheamus and make him look like I actually like Sheamus. So when Randy Orton returns,
That's horrible.
Yes.
I like it.
yes,
Who doesn't want Sheamus to get married?
that's,
Come on.
isn't that like yeah?
But
That's what I was,
like I said, that's
what I
why I like it.
yeah, but who doesn't want Sheamus to get married? Come on, come on. Like,
Sometimes he looks like an unstoppable like
yeah. Like, I'm not hating on Sheamus, but like he needs to lose sometimes, and he looks like an unstoppable like jar of mail. Like keeps slamming on your face, like not stopping. Like,
But I still remember
yeah,
The
no
paste
one made
white
that joke anymore
Sheamus.
since he turned face. But I still remember
strong or milky.
the face.
Oh, that
Do you like your
legendary
tea?
promo.
Strong or milky?
One of the famous promos I've ever seen.
That legendary promo.
One of the infamous promos I've ever seen.
Forever be remembered.
That infamous pipe bomb that would forever be remembered.
What will be your reaction?
Oh, Santino.
I would have
I
no
hope he wins.
reaction because I
What if
wouldn't
Santino
believe
wins
what I
Money
was
in the
seeing.
Bank? Like, what would be your reaction?
You wanna know my reaction? I'll be like, I'll be like, about damn time. Fuck yeah, Italy.
You wanna know my reaction? I'll be like, about damn time. Fuck yeah, Italy. Even though you're Canadian.
And I don't know why, but like I don't think you might agree, but
Yeah.
I feel like Tyson killed my plug name, bro.
And
This year,
who I don't know why, but like I don't think you might agree, but I feel like Tyson killed my Paula
Wait,
Dan
what was
Bryan
the question?
in this year's Money in the Bank. Do you agree or not?
back last year, right? And no one
Yeah?
predicted him.
Are you sure?
They'd rather predict Dolph Ziggler, Cody Rhodes, and way back.
Like, you know, Daniel Bryan was in the Money in the Bank last year, right? And no one predicted him winning. They'd rather predict Dolph Ziggler, Cody Rhodes, and Wade Barrett to win the match, right?
Fuck, why
And Daniel
is
Bryan won the match, right? And was like the shock of the year, basically, right?
Divas?
Okay, go to the Eve Torres
What?
section because I feel like our crowd is getting like, you know, like
Okay, go to the Eve Torres section because
No, it's
our crowd is getting
it's
like, you
switched
know,
from Divas to Superstar Chatter.
like a deep boner.
Stone Cold Steve Austin's like, good episode of
What
Redneck
the
Island
fuck?
tonight. Damn good one next week. I'll be tweeting live during the Redneck Island Marathon tomorrow.
no, that's how it is. It doesn't work like that.
No, that's how it does.
Divas.
It doesn't work like that.
I'm trying to get.
As much as
Put
I
back the divas.
Divas Battle Royale, I actually like.
I'm not gonna lie.
I
As much as I bashed Monday Night Raw's Divas Battle Royale, I actually like. I'll just bash on it because like I find TNA's product more better than WWE at the moment.
I was watching the Battle Royale on YouTube,
But
right?
like seeing all those divas in bikinis, man. Like
What?
you know what I find funny? I was watching the battle royale on YouTube, right? And guess what was one of the comments?
Yeah, right.
If this
That
Divas
AJ.
Battle Royale was a topless Divas Battle Royale, I would have cared.
And then the second top dog was like, this place, you see AJ's ass.
and then one person was like, and then the second top comic was like, skip to this place, you see AJ's ass. I was like, fuck yeah. Because you know when she eliminated, like it was like the camera was focusing at her ass.
That wasn't a bikini. That was a
It actually
swimsuit.
was. Oh, by the way, it disgusted me
There's a
seeing
difference.
bikini. Like they're disgusting.
Bikini's 2-piece, swimsuit is 1.
At least she wasn't in a bikini, thank God.
Ah,
No,
Whatever.
if she was in a bikini, everyone would have gone blind.
at least she wasn't in a bikini. Thank God.
Much like how when people see your face.
No.
They're crickets.
Yep.
Ha!
But that we hear
Huh?
crickets because it's only a 2-person
Hear
call.
crickets.
I'm pretty sure if other people were on here, they'd start laughing at you
Yeah,
for having a butt ugly face. Wait, you know what?
Yeah, James Max.
We're gonna end this video in a special way 'cause this has already hit the 1 hour mark.
Okay, wait, I gotta say one thing before
What?
you end the video. Like, you know when Victor was taking off her, like, coat and showing her swimsuit, right? You know they were playing Big Dick
Okay, wait, I gotta say one thing before
Really?
we end the video. Like, you know when Vic Gear was taking
Fuck
off her,
yes.
like, coat and showing her swimsuit, right? You know they were playing Big Dick Johnson's theme song?
I examine things. But anyway,
Yeah. Fuck yeah!
If you could
I
sum up
examine
how you
things.
feel
But
about
anyway, yeah,
James
go
Max
on.
in one word, what would it be?
Yeah.
pathetic.
No! Use your infamous word.
Oh, oh.
Pathetic.
Wait, let me take a sip of this Bud Light.
Oh,
Line.
okay. Wait, let me take a sip of this Bud Light.
Wow, I went to, like, racism camp.
Man, I haven't said this in a while. You know, I went to, like,
Bullshit.
racism camp, you know?
Seriously, we went to
Like, me and Blah went there because, like, we were too racist. No, I'm serious. We went to racism. No, seriously, we went to racism camp because we were racist to, like, all races, like, especially Brazilians, because we call them, like, Filho da Puta. So I insulted all the Brazilian fans of Silver, but anyway.
Before he can't even do it anymore. The fighting spirit.
I
has
can do
not
it, I can do
left
it, man.
This young Padawan.
Even though I've been rehabilitated, I can still do it. What I think about James Max is he is